First things first, spoiler alert, if you are one of the 3 people who is keeping up with my account and you don't want to see what's happening a few episodes in advance, don't look at the screen and just listen. So I wanted to give you guys a little life update, actually kind of a big life update. I have the clips for the next few videos, and I have some guides and stuff that I want to record and get out, but life has kind of thrown me for a doozy. December was a very busy month in real life and with RuneScape stuff, and January was also a busy month, but to throw a wrench in it, someone ran a car through my house. It's rather unfortunate that someone ran a car through my house, but it's something that happened. It sounds crazy. There are pictures on Twitter, and if I'm good at YouTube, I will leave a link in the description for that tweet. So my wife and I were out of town. Both of us were out of town. I was at a conference, and she was visiting her in-laws because she didn't want to be at the conference with me because we were studying ancient Greek, and she didn't care about that. And so someone was suspected under the influence. They weren't able to get blood tests that I've seen, and he went straight instead of taking the curve that's in front of my house, and he went through my house, something that's apparently happened 2 times before to the previous owner. That's not something I knew about. Fortunately, I just rent the house, and so my landlord has been taking care of it, but for the time being, I am staying with a friend. My wife and I are both staying with a friend who has an apartment in his basement. So what does that mean? Well, there's a few things that are problems. First of all, the internet is quite slow, and it makes it hard to tick manipulate, and it makes it hard to do other things in RuneScape that are pushing forward. Second, there's no real good place to play in the house. There's no really good gaming setup. It's rather hard for me to use a mouse in the house. It's difficult. And third, there's a lot of noise. He has 3 kids, and they're all wonderful. And I'm not trying to complain about that. The house of the person who's letting me stay here for free. I'm absolutely loving it. He's an awesome guy. Just for RuneScape games, you know, not the best thing. And on top of that, things are getting real tricky with my job situation, with how much I'm working, and how my comp time is getting figured out. And there's a few questions about the contract, and so things are real finicky right now in my life. So I am getting like 5 EHP weeks. I'm thinking that number is going to be going up in the next few days, but I've been getting really low EHP weeks for a lot of those reasons that I just said. And I wanted to give you guys an update because some of you guys do like when I put out videos, and it's rather unfortunate that I am not able to really do anything, not really make many gains on RuneScape, and not really put out any videos on RuneScape. So I wanted to let you guys know, give you an update of where I've been, where I'm at. I do plan to come back. I have clips for episode 13, 14, and 15 completely done. I just need to go through and edit those and put those together, which doesn't take long. It's just taking the time to do it. And I am getting about halfway done with episode 16, so I have more episodes. I don't have any more efficiency talks that I'm yet to record, but I would like to do that when things settle down, when I'm back in my house and when work is not as finicky. But it's all very confusing right now. I hope you guys will understand. I'm not burnt. I am burnt to an extent because it's hard for me to find the motivation to play even when I do have the chance to play, because I don't have a good gaming setup and the internet is bad, and it's hard to tick manipulate when I can only play 3 hours a week because I'm really busy with fixing my old house and whatnot. And so it's a tricky situation. But there's your update. I will be back. Hopefully the house will be fixed within 2 months, and I will be back to a more normal play schedule, getting gains. I no longer plan to max in 2019 because of work picking up and because of this house situation, but I would still like to get really close to max in 2019. I would like to do all but Slayer in the last few skills. I won't show you my skills tab right now for some of you who don't want a spoiler alert, but of course you can look me up anytime. I am thankful if you made it this far in the video. I'm thankful that you watched this far. I'm not really expecting anyone to watch this far. I'm expecting this to get 0 views and 3 dislikes. But if you did make it this far in the video, I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy playing RuneScape.